listening to Shields and Shenanigans, a D&D 5e podcast.
Welcome. This is the next episode of Shields and Shenanigans. This is actually a one-shot that is being DM'd by yours truly, Metal Minister. And we are going to just go ahead and we are actually going to hop right into this. I have given these guys exactly zero backstory. They have no idea what they're jumping into, and we are going to see if they can get all the way through it or not. All right. So, the four of you meet in front of a decrepit-looking tavern. A couple of horses are tied to the old hitching post, looking old and dejected. From inside, you hear the muffled sounds of patrons within. The notes you all received said the same thing. I am in desperate need of your services. Please come to the Broken Hammer Tavern at noon tomorrow. Tell the bartender I sent you. Please be discreet. This is a very sensitive issue. Regina. As you step in, you see old, rough-hewn benches and tables. They match the battered-looking plank floors, not only in their material, but in the stains of many years and of tobacco spit, dropped food, spilled ale, and even some spilled blood. Several people in rough-spun farmers' clothes eye you from their benches scattered around the common room. To the right, against the wall, is a short bar with only 4 stools in front of it. Behind the bar, you see the toughest customer of all, the barkeep. He's human, of average height, but the averageness stops there. The hair on one side of his head is gone, replaced by a nasty burn scar. The eye on that side is covered by a crusty old patch. His apron is yellowed with age and filth, and his arms are a network of crisscrossing scars. You can tell his nose has been broken more than once. His good eye locks onto you, and he says, "In or out, you schmucks. This ain't a peep show, it's a bar." And he goes back to wiping out a clay mug and seems to ignore you, as do the other patrons.
I will walk up to the bar and tell him that, I am a friend of Regina's. She sent me.
He squints his one good eye at you and goes, "Yeah, I don't believe you."
I pull out the note.
He takes it from you, doesn't even look at it, sets it to the side. "I still don't believe you, because you got 3 others here with you."
Listen, just tell us.
I'm just trying to look for someone who knows how to read. I don't know what this chicken scratch says.
All right.
But someone in the mountains said it was important.
All right. In other words, if you're all together, I want to see your proof.
Proof of what?
I don't have time for this. Just let us know where she's at.
I'm not letting you know nothing until you can prove to me she sent for you.
We've all got notes.
And I want to see them.
I show him my note.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Can you check this out? I can't exactly read. That's kind of why I came
right,
down.
So,
to
y'all hand him your notes.
Yep.
He sets them to the side, never looks at them once. We got a 1 drink minimum here.
Can I roll insight to see what we need to do to convince them?
Can I roll intimidation and tell?
Well, one at a time here. So you want to try to see if to see what's going on. Go ahead and give me a D20.
All right. There's. Oh, that's 2.
Yeah, you have no idea.
All right. Can I roll intimidation?
So what does it say?
So I rolled a 9, and I have a +4 modifier. That's a 13.
Okay. So right now he's telling you that there's a 1 drink minimum.
What do you have?
I got what?
Blood.
I got ale.
Oh, what's that?
The bartender.
It's beer for people who aren't wimps.
Anything that's not water, drinking from the blood of your kill smells of weakness.
Can I roll intimidation on him? No.
All right, roll your intimidation at disadvantage.
Me say, "Tell me where Regina is."
Roll a d20 with disadvantage.
Fuck, I only got 3. 13.
Nope.
That was pathetic.
You're looking at one bad dude. He has been through everything you can imagine. You couldn't scare him with anything.
Someone seems persistent.
All right. Well, I'll just buy. I'll buy a brown ale. Just something, some warm beer.
At least one of you idiots knows what's going on.
Yeah, pass me a mug of your.
I'll buy one as well.
That brown water.
And if it's noon, I'll have some salted pork if he has any.
My character will have the cheapest whiskey that he has, and he.
All right, now you've passed. Y'all just get dumber by the day.
People I was doing.
Can't even believe this. That was the password, you numbskulls. Anyway, Regina is sitting over there in the corner to your right. She's the one that's in the hooded cowl. And mind you, she's a friend of mine. And he pats the side of his counter as if he may have something of extreme potency next to him in terms of defense.
Can I roll investigation to see what it is?
I'm just going to walk over to the table. My curiosity was sated. Hey, how's it going?
Go ahead. Hang on a second. We got somebody rolling a.
Yep. Okay.
All right, I'll roll. I got a 16, and I have a +7 modifier.
Okay, you see that it is a very well used but extremely potent crossbow. And with a 23, you actually happen to notice that each of the quarrels has a magical tinge to it, so that it will never miss.
Do we have a thief in this group?
Yes, we do. But I don't think it would probably be a good idea to steal from him.
I think it would be a perfect idea to steal from him.
Yeah, I actually want to try to get to the end of this session.
You guys, in my notes, this entire incident was supposed to take about 5 seconds.
Why do you ever expect that?
He points you over.
He's got some sort of enchanted crossbow that never misses. And
he points you to Regina's table.
All right, I take the brown ale and the salted pork, and I just kind of mosey over there, just like it's nothing, and just sit down there.
What's that?
I pour my whiskey out on the floor, right in front of him, and walk.
It just matches all the others. You think I care? You paid for it, moron.
Yes,
all right.
You have to clean it up.
As you get to the corner of the room, you see across on the opposite side, facing towards you, is a person. You cannot tell their definite shape or even their sex or anything else because they are in a deep black cloak. The hood is pulled all the way forward. You can tell nothing about them. But there is a bench across the table from them that would seat all four of you.
Yep. I'm just, I guess, sitting there in awkward silence.
Okay. Are you all sitting down?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm going to use my telekinesis and say hi.
You're gonna what? You broke up.
My character's talking with his telekinesis because he does
telepathy.
You get no response.
Telepathy. That's.
Yeah. You get no response. It's almost like there's a block between you and the person across from you.
I say interesting, and say hi.
Now, with a voice that sounds as though it hasn't been used in a long time, very rusty, very creaky, you hear a female voice. I thank you so much for all of you, actually responding to my letter. I am in desperate, dire need. All of the people that have gone before you have either rejected my offer or have never returned.
Holy God, what the hell's that?
Oh my, what is that?
Well, you said her voice was rusty, eh?
Not like that. Is everybody all right there? Or somebody get electric? I've begged so many people to help me. Please save my people. My people have been taken hostage and we have been overruled by a tyrant king, and we absolutely need him removed from power so that we might be freed. Will you take this up?
So how many people are we talking?
It's my city. My city exists on an island to the north.
Okay, well that's good because that's more specific.
I say that I owe a favor to a higher power, and this is how I am to repay this debt.
I of course am more than willing to pay. I have plenty of gold.
I ask, can we
one at a time?
I'm not interested in that. The only thing I'm interested is what you're offering in this mission.
I don't think I understand what you mean.
If I get to slay a monarch, that'll give me a lot of prestige in my tribe.
Oh, well, then yes. This would give you a great deal. He is a tyrant king. He has enslaved an entire people.
Time to cause some chaos. Yes.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I said it's time to cause some chaos.
So how would we go about this?
I ask if we can keep the king's treasury once he's dead.
Well,
can I have the crown?
I'm going to leave it up to you guys to worry about that.
Can I sit upon the throne?
Dev, roll me a d20 to see if you can persuade her to have you guys keep the money.
All right.
Who's rolling the d20?
13. Let me see. What's my... I don't know what my charisma mod is.
Holy crap. I'm rolling dog shit today.
Maybe so. Who has a good persuade check?
I should have a good persuade check, but
well,
I got
you guys are metagaming pretty hard right now. Dev, you were the only one that wanted to keep the treasury.
All right.
No,
I
don't
know what my...
I did ask for the
money. I can find it.
All right. Well, I was going to say you were going to need to roll exceedingly high. Like, I'm talking essentially nat 20 range for her to agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's not going to happen.
I can't give you the whole of it. We would probably need to rebuild, but very well. If that's the only way I can get you to go, very well. You can have it.
Grug crosses his arms.
Can I be a royal advisor to the crown?
Wait, what was that?
It's Grug crosses his arms and he says, "All you people are so materialistic. What the hell did I agree to?"
I asked if I could be the royal advisor to the throne.
Well, we never had a monarch before. We were a democratic society.
I say something about republics and democratic stuff being horrible.
I suggest that democracy is the worst form of government.
I don't exactly know what that is. We just tend to listen to the elders.
What we need is a form where everybody is equal, and we all have equal to the merits.
That's what our society was built upon. But you have decided that you will help me, and I am forever and eternally grateful. All you need to do is head north. All you need to do is head north. I'm sure you can hire a ship at the docks. Here, she hands you 150 gold. All of it. She goes, here, this is what you can give. Just total 150 gold. She goes, this is how much I paid to when I smuggled myself out. It was the greatest escape I've ever tried, and I had to flee. Now, know this though. You must go quickly. The bridge is only available for use for about 2 hours out of every day. Other than that, it will be impassable to get into the city, and you will have to wait yet another day. If you hurry, you should be able to make it today.
There's someone else who knows what to do from here, right?
Do we have any contacts once we get into the kingdom for more information?
I'm afraid not. I was the only one to escape, and everyone else is locked inside and under his control and power.
So
yeah, but there's like 4 of us. How are 4 people supposed to fight through a whole country to get to a king?
Why would you have to fight the whole country?
Sounds like we only.
I don't know what the plan is to get rid of him, right? I mean,
is there an army? Is he got the realm ensorcelled?
It's not really so much a sorcery. You will understand when you get there. Believe me, you will understand.
I will take it on faith, but that's because I've been sworn to this.
Please, you must hurry. If you linger any longer, you may not make it.
All right, I head out. I take the 150 gold and run.
Now she has. Well. I'm not sure if I remember if I said this. That was $150 to buy all 4 of you passage back to the island.
Yeah, well, I took it and.
Okay, so you guys are all 4 of you heading to the docks then?
Well, I have all the money and I'm running, so.
Yeah, as he runs away, Grug just sighs and he's just like,
I follow.
What did I get into? And then he's like, all right, I'll see what I can do.
Can I be the treasurer?
No, because I've got the 150 gold.
Yeah, you want to be the treasurer, you're going to have to go chase the guy with the money.
I made it clear that I'm following close behind him.
Okay, so you guys make it to the docks. You get down there, and you see there are only a handful of boats that are currently available to even attempt to board. But you see all but one of them look like they're more unloading than loading, like they have just come in. There's only one boat down at the far end of the dock that looks like it's getting ready to set sail.
Ugh. All right, come on, boys.
All right, so you head over?
Yep.
Okay. As you reach the gangplank, you see a guy pop his head up over the rail and go, "Yar, who do you think you be?"
We were told you can give us transport.
Transport where, me boy?
To the island. Wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the entire land is literally known as the Ivory City.
The Ivory
We're
City.
here to liberate the Ivory City from foreign rule.
Okay, well, it was already said.
No.
Ivory City, huh? Didn't I just bring a dame back from there?
Yes, you did. And she hired us to do something for her.
Now, I'm sure she told you that there's a fee.
How much is this fee? Is there a way we can persuade you to do this out of the kindness of your own heart?
Just give him the money.
I want to roll investigation to see how high his what is
roll persuade on getting this.
I want to. Oh yeah, you roll persuade first. That way not burn a roll spell.
Holy shit! God, it's almost like this is game hates me.
In fact, he's a little upset that you even bothered to ask. He's like, I'm not running a charity here. This be my boat. This be my ship.
I roll an investigation to see what his wisdom save is. I got an 8, and I have a +8 modifier on investigation.
You know nothing.
All right.
I'm not gonna let you metagame, dude.
You never guess I have
in
a
that
+7
case,
to
I just go ahead and I cast suggestion on him to not pay.
Right. So as I'm seeing him start to cast spells, is there any way I can interrupt it?
Sure. What were you planning?
Just shake him to try to interrupt the gestures.
Okay. You know what? Give me an attack roll.
Wait, but I'm not attacking him.
I still want to see an attack roll.
Okay.
So D20 plus, I think in your case it's plus your strength modifier because you're using a blunt weapon.
Yeah.
Your character and everything.
Oh my God! I separated the roll 20 from my general tab. Oh God, that ain't good. Right. So my attack roll is. No, the slow down. +7 to hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll it.
Jesus. How do I get this window onto my... Oh, okay, thank God. Thank Yahweh. Okay.
Gosh. All right, gotta check on the kids again.
Okay.
Right.
So 18. What's your AC, Dev?
Let me check. 12.
Yeah, you'll definitely interrupt him. What does it look like?
He just starts shaking like, quit that sorcery.
Okay. All right, Dev.
What's wrong with you people?
You go to cast this sorcery, and you just completely, lose all concentration on it.
Don't
and
I
you actually
make a concentration check?
No, with an 18 on your AC of 12.
But I thought you make a concentration check separate from the AC check. So even if he hits me, can't I still roll concentration to keep casting? I've got a +7 on my con roll.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
All right, let me.
All right, back.
I get a 26.
Good God.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just saying that as he's like casting the spell.
Sure ain't me.
But he still managed to cast him. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? They're just shiny rocks.
Yeah, well, are you planning here to help that poor lass?
Yeah, that is our plan.
Yes.
That is my plan.
All right. Well, listen, I've already got to get over to the other side of beyond the island to drop off my goods. That's what it is. Yes, goods. Yes. I can drop you, but to let you know, I've got to take the dangerous path to get there. I'm in a hurry.
We are okay with danger. Danger is our friend.
Time is of the essence.
Chaos is a ladder.
Chaos.
Then get your arses on board and stop with that chaos nonsense. I'll smack myself.
I use telepathy on him and say chaos.
As you walk up, he smacks you in the back of the head. Great! Of all the people I've got to help out, I got to help this jackass. All right. Well, all right. So you all are on the ship, and you sail out pretty quickly. You can tell the captain he's in a hurry. He's yelling at all of his workers and his sailors. He's trying to get them whipped into shape. I've got a schedule to keep. Move your arse. And you guys head out. Now nothing happens for about 2 hours. I mean, there's a great distance between the mainland where you just were, near the Broken Hammer, and the island for the Ivory City.
If it's 2 hours, can I take a short rest?
Yes. You're not doing anything.
The only thing that would probably happen.
No, I'm not going to do that.
The only thing that would probably happen is Grug puking over the side because he's never been on a boat before.
I'm staring at him menacingly.
You're staring at Grug menacingly?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just looking out the port side as I'm just vomiting.
Interesting. All right. Let me see here. Now, what we're gonna do here? I need
inside.
Who would be at the bow? Who would be out right out at the prow of the ship? Do you think? Which one of you guys? Where would you all be?
Where's the side of the ship?
Starboard or port? Left or right?
Let's say left.
Okay, so you're on the port side. Okay, who do you think would end up being probably more on the starboard bow?
Okay, I'm a dwarf, and I'm not really a big fan of this whole water thing, so I will probably be below decks if possible.
Well, you wouldn't be able to be below decks. There is a below decks, but this is a fairly small ship, built for speed.
I am right
not
behind
for.
Grog.
Yeah, she's built for speed, so pretty much just down there is just the sailors' quarters and the place where they stow what they're smuggling, essentially. So, but I could see you'd probably be in the middle, right, like right next to the mast.
Is there any sort of crow's nest or something?
There is a crow's nest, but it's currently occupied by a sailor on watch.
All right, I just stand at the bottom of the mast.
Okay, so you guys are all at the bottom. All right, so there's nobody on the starboard side of the ship at all.
Nope.
No, I'm not on there. I'm right behind the guy that's throwing up. I forget your name.
Okay.
Grug.
Well, Grave,
Grog.
you're going to appreciate this. All of a sudden, you hear from the crow's nest. You hear the sailor shout down, "Yo, Captain! I see the statue of Dagon."
Ah, okay, I see it.
So that's what you see.
That's what we
off
see.
the
Yep, I
starboard.
see it too.
Yep, that you suddenly see that coming up in the distance.
I bow and
Captain.
refuse.
The captain shouts out to everybody. He's like, "Y'all keep your eyes open."
What the hell is that?
I told you I tried to take the dangerous place.
A beautiful sight.
I told you I had to take the dangerous path. Now just keep your eyes open and your mouths shut. If we're lucky, we can sneak past without any problem.
Father, I'm coming home.
I'm just staring, giving him a death stare.
Okay.
You hear in your head, I
Um,
see you.
Okay, here's the ship. Okay.
Probably.
We're now looking at the ship as we go.
Well,
Now,
is
where
it
would you guys...
Does the creature count as a celestial elemental phase?
It's not a creature.
Fiend
It's not
or
a creature.
undead?
It's not a creature. It's a statue.
Then what are we going past that's dangerous? It's just a statue?
This area, that statue marks that it's dangerous in this area. Is what he's trying to tell you. All right.
I thought it was some sort of monster.
Yeah, I'm
Cold.
still on the left side.
Okay. Let me move. Let's see. Dev, you said you're going to be near the mast.
Near the mast.
Okay, I'll put you there. Cold Miser, you were going to be... where were you again? You were going to be...
I'm trying to ping where I'm trying to look. I don't want to be near the... I don't want to be near the edge of the water.
Okay, you're there.
There's a person throwing up.
Okay, so one there on the rail, and one there on the rail. Oop, not in the water. That would be not good.
I would probably be right there. There we go.
Okay.
That's
All
exactly.
right, you're right behind him. All right.
Yes, because I was staring at him creepily.
Okay. Let's. Truegrave, I need you to give me a perception check at disadvantage because you're saying you're vomiting.
Oh no, I wasn't the one vomiting. He was.
No,
vomiting.
that's
I was staring at him.
Grug.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Okay, so yeah. Either way, Truegrave, I want you to give me a straight perception check then.
Okay, so it would be just +3. So where is it? Okay, there it is. Sorry. Just come on, go down. Thank you.
10. You kind of think you might see some bubbles out in the water, but you're pretty. You don't really see much of what's going on. So
wicked this way, come.
What do you?
So then, Brandon, go ahead and I want you to roll me a perception check as well.
What are you talking about? And he's gonna roll perception.
I get nervous and cast mage armor on myself.
You hear them from across the deck on a rolling ship in the seas?
No, I just get nervous
Stop
because of
metagaming.
the statue.
Yeah, I think he's metagaming just a touch.
Well, give him
The
a
captain
perception
just
check
told
and
us
see if he
this is
hears
a
us.
dangerous area, didn't he?
Okay.
Because my
He
character.
said we're in danger.
That
All
is-
right. One at a time. All right, Brandon, go ahead and give me that perception check.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking for my bonus.
It's like herding cats with you guys.
Hey, I've been complying.
15.
6. You see nothing. You have no idea what's going on. You're completely distracted. You have no idea.
Saying a lot of weird shit.
Yeah. So what's going to happen here is if I can get it to actually do that. Yes.
Someone's getting a surprise round.
Yep. Nope, and that's not what I wanted to have happen.
You can see all those creatures on your screen in the stream.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to be able to see those. You're supposed to be on your roll 20.
I'm in both.
Stop.
I'm on my roll 20.
I don't know what I'm supposed to see because
I only see the creatures and not
Yeah, we can only see.
Why is this doing this to me? I don't understand. Ah.
Yeah, I am on roll 20 and I only see monsters.
That's the same thing.
Start counting. One,
it will not reveal.
So much better with my eyes closed. I can see so many monsters in my head.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Wow, it refuses. Something's going on with. I'm gonna have to reset and start all over again with.
I think you broke something.
I think I did.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
Right? Hey, there we go. Now
there we go.
Okay, we are going to.
I can still see everything.
Stop looking at the Streamlabs.
I'm on roll 20. I can see everything on it.
Yeah, I'm on roll 20.
Yeah.
I just revealed everything. That's why.
Oh God.
I'm actually going to leave. Actually, I want to leave these two there. That's what that was about. I need everybody here to give me a dexterity check. But Cold Miser and Dev, you guys can do it with advantage because you're in the middle of the ship.
Okay. Does the danger sense apply to this?
The what?
Does barbarian danger sense apply to this? Because I have advantage on.
Describe that to me because I'm not certain what it means.
Okay, let me go to the ability real quick.
Yeah. Well, I needed to have you guys keep your character sheets good and handy.
All right, I got 22.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against.
Then there you go.
So I'm not sure this is the right way to roll advantage, but I get a 16.
Advantage is you roll 2 dice and then you take the higher of the 2.
Yeah, that's what I did with the 16. It's just in chat it shows as 24 because it's some of them.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so you got a 16.
Okay. Yeah. Danger senses. You have advantage on dexterity saves against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Oh, well, you didn't see this though. You didn't see anything coming, so you do not get to use that.
True. Yep. Right,
you had no idea. Yep. So just need a dex throw. So you know what? The only person that ends up overboard is is our barbarian friend. Hop on into overboard here. You fall off the side of the ship. You are currently in the water. Thankfully, you have clung to a hanging rope that happened to be hanging off the side of the ship, so you will not be left behind in the water. And I'm not going to have you take any falling damage on this because you just landed into some water. But you can currently not make any attacks. And you have disadvantage on any attack roll made against you by any of these. These are, I will let you know, they are called the deep ones. Again, shout out to you, Truegrave. They are aquatic beings, but they are also amphibious, so they can do both. You can, however, use your action and movement your entire turn to get back onto the ship.
All right.
Should we be rolling initiative?
Nope, because they get a sneak attack. Yep, they get a surprise round on everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these guys in groups so that
there's 4 of them around me.
Wait, so we don't even get to roll initiative. We don't even
not yet.
Not yet
or anything. I see.
Not yet. Yep. So this group here on the right, to the right of Dev in the corner, they're going to get a surprise attack on you first. They are going, like I said, I'm going to do them in groups of 3 so that they're, let's like pack tactics, so they can get advantage on their attack rolls. And they're going to come at you with their hand hook, which means they roll to attack.
Wait, is Shield can I use my reaction?
Nope.
I don't
You can't react in a surprise round.
Oh.
Yep. Absolute surprise. You have no idea this was even coming. There's nothing for you to have reacted to.
But I can't even react to being attacked now.
Not on this turn.
No, that's surprise round. That's the point of surprise rounds.
Yep.
Well, I never got to that part of the rules. I just read the general stuff.
Yeah, surprise rounds are really good.
That's perfectly okay. They completely miss you anyway. Oh wait, no, that's right. I told them I said they had advantage, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Yes.
So yeah, the 5 would not have done it. Okay, does 17 hit?
I have 15 AC. They got 17. That would hit me, right?
That hits. Okay. They are going to roll a 1d4 plus 1 piercing damage, and if because it's successful, you are grappled with an escape DC of 10, which means on your turn you can use your action to do a strength saving throw, and if you can break the DC of 10, then you are no longer grappled. But until then, you can't move. You can attack, but you can't move anywhere on the ship.
But I can still use attack actions and other actions, just no movement.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, so that was.
How much damage?
It's a 1d4 plus 1, so it's not a huge amount. So.
Oh, I just realized
4 damage.
I'm terrible in my position. If any of them hit me, will they also have advantage? They're gonna hook me, which means it takes me 2 turns.
Yep, you would be stuck in the water for 2 turns. Yep. All right, so you took 4 damage, Dev. All right. The ones that are actually all in the water on the starboard side of the ship here are gonna actually just kind of stay put. Their friends are still have just climbed up, so they don't really have an opening yet to get on. So these 3 here, these 3 here are also going to attack you, Dev. So.
And I still don't have a reaction.
Nope, because it's all surprise round still. Okay.
Are they just going to surround Dev?
Well, they just happened to be. Everybody else ended up on the port side of the ship, and he's the only one on the starboard side, and that's where most of them came in. Okay, so the first roll was a 13, and try again.
Wait, don't they have a +3?
Yeah, that's 15 with the +3.
Well, wouldn't 13 plus 3 would be a 16? That would hit me.
Okay, so they're not going to bother with harpoon. They see their friend has got you harpooned or hand hooked, so they're going to use harpoon, which is a melee, which is this is a 1d6 plus 1. So they did 5 more damage to you total.
All
right. Now it's going to be this guy here in the corner's turn. He's not. He sees that there's a terrified small person in the middle of the ship. He's going to attempt to attack you.
No.
Also with the harpoon. So that is.
So he's going to throw a harpoon.
A 15 or a 10. Does a 15 hit?
Crap, I was looking at my spell list. Armor class 13. Yeah.
Okay, so it hits. All right, and he's going to roll 1d6 plus 1. You take 2 damage. He's not very adept with his weapon. So these guys here are actually going to use their action and movement to get onto the ship. Now these 3 here, these 2 guys are going to use their action movement and also get on the ship. This one here, however, is going to attack.
Grug. Why is his name the hardest to remember?
Actually, no. The one that's already been on the ship is attacking our vampire-looking friend here. Drawing a blank on what you named the character. I'm sorry. But the one that's still in the water is going to attack you, Brandon. He's going to have advantage, and
Get away from me.
He's going to try a harpoon, or excuse me, a hand hook. Try to hold you there from getting back on the ship.
He only needs a 14.
Well, then his first one was a 19, but I'm going to roll again and see if he can get a crit.
Woo!
He does not, but he will hit you with a 19. That is a 1d4.
How are we
Plus
recording
1.
HP?
You guys should be keeping track of your own HPs.
Okay. I've got paper.
Okay, 1d4. That's why is that trying to do that? No, I want a d4. Okay, plus 1. He will do 5 damage to you.
All right.
Okay.
It would be funny if we got Sarkon to do D&D with us.
You had a question?
Oh, I'm sure that the crew of the ship is also. Maybe not all of them are fighting. Some of them have to like maintain the rigging and all that. But
nope, they are cowards. Every single one of them, including the captain, scrambled down below decks and locked the door behind them.
Oh well, that was great of them.
Pussies.
Wait, how do they get to do that right now without a reaction?
Because he's the DM.
Yeah, because the DM said so.
Works for me. All right.
Okay, so now we are in combat now. So first one up, Dev, you get your move first.
So, quick question: do they count as humanoids, the deep ones?
Double check here. Yeah, they're humanoids.
All right. In that case, I am going to use hold person on the nearest squad, I guess. One of the squads next to me. It doesn't really matter.
So you got this squad and you got this squad.
I think it's 8 plus my proficiency modifier plus my int modifier, right? For the DC?
I believe so. You have to let me know what that does, though.
Hold person. Let me just paste this.
Quit making the dog
and
go
in fact,
off.
I'm going to cast it at level 3 to target both of the squads next to me.
So both the two that were engaged with you?
Yes, let's see. Do I have enough level 3 slots to do that? So it's choose a humanoid you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target, and it is a concentration spell, 1 minute.
Okay. All right, so they got to make a... What's the DC on that?
DC, I believe, would be... Let me see. I think it's going to be DC 16.
DC 16? All right, so they both have to make the roll. Okay, well, the first group, this group here, it failed. So they are locked down for 1 minute or until they can make another save. Right?
Yes.
Okay, and then the second group. The second group won't make. Okay. All right. So you broke free.
The page, but I have to look it up.
All right. So you've broken free, and I assume you're going to use your action and movement to get on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. You are now up on the ship, but you're going to have to take a. No, I'm not going to have you take an attack of opportunity here because he's still down in the water. You broke free of him, so you would have had to like push him away from you a little bit and get away. So I'll let you get away without an attack of opportunity. So that is your turn.
Kick him away as I'm paddling. Yep.
Okay, it's now the deep one's turn. So this group here is going to try and do a wisdom save here. What was the DC on that?
16.
Okay, this first group is now free. They had a 19. They had a 19. But
they
that's
roll at the end of their turn.
Oh, at the end of their. Well, it was their turn now anyway.
If they didn't do anything, it's the same thing.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything if they're paralyzed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so for their turn, that's their turn is just breaking free.
All right.
Now it's the next group's turn. They're going to try and break free. and they break free as well. That's the end of their turn.
Ooh.
Yeah, they both had excellent rolls on that. So, okay, the three that are still in the water over here, these two are going to make it up on board. This one is actually going to swim around to meet them, but he is not on board yet. He's still in the water. All right, this group of three here is now going to attack Grug here. All right, but now this group over here is going to try an attack roll against Grug. They're going to, this time they're actually just going to use Harpoon. So it's not a big deal. They're not going to try to hold you. They're just going to try and ding you. So that's 1d plus 4 to hit. Oop, that is a 9. That will not make it. They're going to whiff horribly. You've come up out of the water and onto the deck. You're sopping wet, and funny enough, you slip just at the right time, and their harpoon just passes right past your chest. They don't hit you.
Nice.
Okay. This one here that's in the water, he's actually just going to move a little closer to the ship and prepare to get up there because there's not really any place for him to go. And then this group over here is going to attack Solomon. They're going to try and they're going to use.
Just so you know,
What? What was that, Brandon?
Oh, it's just so you know, I don't know if you house ruled this out, but in the I don't know if you house ruled this out, but in the original rules for 5e, a creature can't pass through a hostile enemy space.
Yeah, that's why he's just down there. He can't get up there. Yeah, he can't. Yeah,
he would have to go. Yeah, to a friend.
Yeah, he's just stuck right there because you're standing on the edge, so he can't. He knows he can't fight his way up there. You'd just whack him if you did. All right, but yeah. So Solomon, this is coming at you, Truegrave. He's going. They're going to try and hand hook you. Ugh, for a 7, they missed horrifically. Apparently, they were so disgusted by the vomit that you left all over the place that they just got distracted and missed. And actually,
it does smell pretty horrible.
Truegrave, it's now your turn. Solomon.
My turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, well, and then I probably will use my action to disengage, because I'm engaged with this one, right?
I forget, did I have you hooked?
Yeah, he's hooked.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Yeah, so then you have to use your action.
Oh, no,
bonus action.
He missed, sorry.
Oh, they missed, okay. Well, no, before
he
that.
Missed with the hook.
Did I take any damage?
The first on the sneak attack.
Oh.
On the sneak attack, did I
don't remember.
No, I didn't get attacked. Oh, yeah, I did get attacked. I took 3 damage from the initial attacks.
Yeah. I think then, yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah, you are currently grappled. You're currently grappled. You can use a bonus action to, with a DC 10 strength save, to try to break free so that you would be able to move. Or you can simply just attack the people that have you. Or you can still attack. You just can't move.
But when I'm new to spell casting, but don't I get a disadvantage at close range or attack of opportunity?
Attack of opportunity happens if you try to move out of your opponent's attack range.
So I can cast a cantrip right now and not get attacked?
Yeah, no, you can definitely still attack. You just can't. You currently can't move around the ship.
I think it was one of the older versions had attacks of opportunity if you spellcast.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, okay. No, you can still do your normal things. You just can't move.
And this one's the one grappling me, right?
Yeah, that group of 3 right there. Yep.
Okay, well I'll cast Eldritch.
Roll again then.
Okay, another D20. Okay, I need to reswitch.
Oh shit! Rolled a nat 20.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
You
don't get that, but you're still gonna hit. You're still gonna hit with the 18, but yeah, if it hadn't been disadvantaged, that would have been a whole lot worse.
And now I get to roll a D10 for damage plus my charisma, which is 7.
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay, let me double check something very quickly.
Does that mean it's dead? Did I?
Those two are dead. This one is hanging on by a thread. The first two got nuked, and then the one behind them managed to just live.
I go, you are very weak.
Okay, Coal Miser, it's your turn.
All right. Hopefully I'm not muted. Okay. I think the best thing I can actually do at this moment is cast a bless, and I can do it on 3 other people. So, everyone, you just get a blessing.
So forget
what
now.
Does it do?
Yeah, what does that do for them?
I think it gives everyone a +1 to their rolls.
No, it's a plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4 to their rolls.
All rolls.
All rolls or just certain rolls?
Plus 1d4.
It's certain rolls. I don't remember what those certain rolls were, though.
I want to say it's shoot.
I know it's
Here it is. 3 creatures of your choice within range, which would be my allies. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a savings throw, the target can add a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, so when they go to attack you, you can use the blessing and add a d4 and make it harder for them to hit you. Is that what you're saying?
No, you can use the blessing to hit better.
Ah, okay. Other way around. Alrighty.
Or for saving throws.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we are back to the top of the order, so Dev, it's all you.
All right. Let's see. I am going to cast. Is the what is the barbarian's?
Grug?
Brandon, you have the barbarian, right? What's his name?
Yep. Grug.
All right.
Me,
I'm going
Grug.
to cast haste on Grug
Okay. Well, confused as to why.
because he's the
He's
only
super
fighter
buffed.
in our party.
Okay. What does haste do?
It lets them act twice on each turn.
So he gets
So
to
4 attacks.
do 4 attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do them recklessly. when it's
Also, it gets double movement and +2 AC
right.
and
16
advantage
AC.
on dex saves.
All right. Well, remember your +2 on AC.
I will.
All right. Okay.
All right,
And
so I cast that on him, and I use my bonus action to try and break the grapple again.
okay.
Let's see.
Are we just going to buff the barbarian into a god?
9. I think that's a
Hey.
failure.
It is. It's another failure. They still have you stuck. You can't move. Okay, Barbarian, you're up.
Right. So the second he just feels this surge of energy, and he's just like, "You're unworthy," and he is going to attack this the first one in front of him recklessly. So I
This
have
one up here?
advantage to hit him.
These ones up here.
Brandon,
I
are
don't
you
know
still
how
there?
Oh no.
Does my attacking one of them mean
Yeah, you're attacking the group essentially. Yeah.
You forgot your 1d4.
Well, he's rolling with advantage right now. He said.
I didn't roll one before yet.
Are you rolling with advantage?
No, I didn't forget. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's what, 21?
So 21.
21 to hit. Well, you would have hit with the 17. So you didn't need to burn the blessing.
Yeah, no, I just.
Oh no, the blessing is the blessing lasts for the rest of the combat. Every single attack he gets gets added.
Okay. Well, either way. I mean, you still hit. You definitely hit them. So roll your damage on whatever it is you're doing. Oh wait, you're doing multi-attack?
Yeah, but I'm just seeing what I'm getting for
Okay.
first.
Well then your 2 rolls are your 9 and your 17. with the +4 to both of them, they would both hit. So now you're rolling damage for your first action here.
Yeah, I rolled 1 attack so far. Because advantage is you roll 2 and then
Okay,
take the high.
now I'm-
So
What's your damage
that's
mod,
whoa,
though?
whoa, whoa,
eight
hang
plus
on, guys,
4 is
hang on,
12.
One at a time here. Okay, you got to remind me, why do you have advantage?
The guy was in the water. I thought.
Because I'm using reckless attack.
Okay, and that gives you
So it's
okay.
No.
All right,
a barbarian feature is reckless attack. It gives
Yep.
me advantage, but they have advantage to attack me.
Nope, that's fine. I lost why you had advantage in the melee of voices we had going. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know why there were so many melee voices because it was my turn.
All right, so you're smashing the first one with 8.
Yep.
Okay, this guy in the front he's looking pretty haggard, but he's still there. So your
So
next
he's
one.
not. Oh, it did 12. Sorry, I didn't get the modifier in.
Oh, 12. Okay. Okay. Well, the first one is
Right, I'm going to step over his corpse then.
okay.
Why isn't it pinging the screen?
We'll just bloop, splash. His body just falls.
Yeah,
in the
and I'm
water.
going
He's out of
to
your
attack the guy behind him.
way. Okay. So this guy here. All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, I just shove him. And I'm just like, all right, you're next.
I killed 2 in 1 hit.
Oh, you just nat 1. But do you still have advantage on this?
It's advantage, probably. Yeah, because I'm. Yeah,
Roll again, man. Okay, that will hit. 14 will hit. Yeah, you didn't want to keep that nat 1. That's for certain.
Ooh, that's awful.
I don't want to shift between the things, so.
Okay, so how much damage is that then?
Alright, 6 damage.
6. Okay, he looks a little haggard, but he's still up. He's looking a little beat, but he's still there.
Drop dead already. Oh,
Hey, dirty-
geez, sorry.
And dirty 20 will hit.
Never mind, no.
You're gonna hit him again because you're getting your 2 attacks for multi-attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I can
that's
barely
the first
hear
2
him.
attacks because I've been hasted.
So all right, what's your damage multiplier there then, or your addition?
I think he
plus
said
4.
4.
So all right, so that's 7.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
We can hear you.
Okay, he's now dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Alright,
self-conscious
so,
about
I
that.
killed him. I shove him off the ship. I'm gonna ship and then go to the next guy.
Okay.
Alright, this is attack number
This is your last one.
Yeah, this is attack number 4. Alright.
Okay, try again. That one will hit.
Twice.
It's a good thing you've got advantage because that last one will hit. The first one would not.
Yeah. But once these guys have their own turn, they're gonna start hitting me. So.
Well, you've wiped out 2 of them.
And you've got the plus 2
Oh,
AC.
Yeah.
That's 12 damage, right?
Oh yeah, and
So,
remember for hitting, you have the D4.
Yep.
He hasn't even needed it.
He didn't need it.
Yeah, it's dead. You just did 12 damage. It's dead.
Yeah, I'm not going into a rage for a reason. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
You're all disappointing.
Yeah, they're not super buff boys, but there's lots of them, and that's how they work. All right, so that's your
Well,
turn, right?
I killed 2 on 1 cantrip, so yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, in that case, this group here is going to take their turn because it's now their turn.
Are they attacking me?
Yes, this group here is going to
I
try to
cast
attack you.
shield as a reaction.
Okay, what's that do?
It gives me +5 AC.
Okay, well, they get advantage for pack tactics, and that you're grappled. So this is +4. Way. All right, so I assume 11 does not hit.
No, I have AC 20 right now.
Ooh, and a 10 will not hit. So they whiff. They bring up their weapons in an attempt to try to whack you, and you cast this shield, and everything that they do just bounces off harmlessly and does absolutely nothing. And they look a little confused by that. Okay, it's now this group's turn. They've seen what you've done, and because I believe shield lasts until your next turn, right?
Yes, that is correct.
They see that it was kind of useless to hit you. They are going to then instead attack Cold Miser. They're going to use a harpoon because that is a ranged attack.
Hooray!
Okay. That would have been a 17 for the first one.
That's definitely a hit.
Or nat 20.
Yeah.
So that's critical.
That one doesn't hit. The 17 hits.
So they get to double their damage, which is on harpoon is a 1d6 plus 1. So 4 and 4 is 8, so that would be 9 damage.
Jeez. All right. Well, I guess I take it.
Okay. This group up here in the corner, the last one's going to hop up, but he's not going to have the ability to attack. But these guys here are going to go after Grog with another harpoon. They get advantage anyway, but now they also get advantage because of your thing there. So this is +4. They're not taking the nat 1, that's for certain. And they get an 8, so I assume that misses completely. So yeah, they go to swing at you, but they're still a little leery. They just watched you wipe out 3 of their brethren with like no effort at all. So they're like, yeah, I don't know, and they're very hesitant, and so they kind of whiff. All right, this one here, he's going to actually hop right up onto the ship, and his turn is over. And the one left here in the corner by himself is going to try to get a little vengeance on Truegrave. He's going to try and use Hook. That's plus only 3 to hit. So that's 5. We roll that again because they have advantage. He has it. Oh no, he does not have advantage anymore. My mistake, because his other 2 people are dead. So, yep. So he just whiffs completely. Okay, and that brings us to Truegrave. It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast again.
What was that you broke up?
He's using Eldritch Blast.
Ah, okay.
Eldritch Blast. Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're breaking up still, but yeah. Let's go ahead and roll to hit. Oh, shoot. That's the hit? Yeah, that definitely hits. So tell me how you killed this thing.
Oh, that's not even the damage. That's just the hit.
Doesn't matter. He had 1 HP left.
Oh, so he puts his hand out and just blasts light out of it.
I'm
flies off the ship.
So he just ploosh. He's long gone. He's literally swimming with the fishes now. He's done.
And then I turn towards this guy right here and telepathy. You're next.
He doesn't look super intimidated, but he also doesn't look too bright either. So
I don't know. I really have high intimidation.
He's not very bright though.
Okay. I mean, I can roll intimidation if you want me to. be
No.
fucking ridiculous because that's one of my character's skills.
All right. Cold, it's your turn.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to pull out my crossbow, and whoever's throwing the harpoon at me.
That would be this group over here.
All right. Oh, what's this guy over here?
He dead.
Okay.
He just hasn't been thrown off the ship yet.
All right. How close is he to? Who is that? Solomon?
No, that's Dev right there. That's Dev's character, and they're within 5 feet.
All right. Well, then I'll shuffle a little bit so I can get some flanking on that. And 16 plus.
That'll hit either way.
All right. Sorry, I didn't say this, but I was going to do with my sharpshooter, reduce my chance to hit for a greater damage.
Oh, okay. How does that look then?
Minus 5 to my attack roll, which would be 11 plus 3, 14.
Yeah, you still would have hit even with the 11.
Okay.
Because that ties, and because their AC is 11. A little metagaming there, but at this point doesn't matter. You guys are wiping them out.
All right. Then that would be D10 plus 12 damage.
Oof.
Do I need to roll that?
Yeah, because if you can get like a full 10 on that, I'll let you kill all 3 at once.
4, so that'd be
16 damage.
Plus 2d6
You're adding 2d6
to that. Yeah, plus 8.
So it's 12. So 12 total your damage you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this guy is toasted. That guy's actually not even quite on the ship yet because of his buddy here. And matter of fact, because he's going to be the only one that you hit, he gets knocked clear off the ship with this bolt. It just catches him right in the chest, and he just goes flying, and he was dead before he hit the water.
All right. I blow the smoke off my crossbow and load another one.
Okay. We are back to the top of the order. Dev, it's your turn again.
All right. Let's see. Are there any wounded enemies around?
No. All the ones that had been wounded are now dead.
Do they count as wounded if one member of the squad is dead?
No, because it's just one of their numbers is just dead. They haven't physically taken the damage yet.
All right. Let me think then. I am going to use a cantrip. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead, which will... I'm going to target the one right next to me. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw at DC 16.
Right, this one right here?
Yes, right there.
Okay. He's a wisdom saving throw. Well, he gets no help with that because, like I said, they are pretty dumb. Oh, but he gets an 18.
Oh, I guess it doesn't do anything then.
What would the spell have done?
It would have done D8 damage.
Oof. Okay.
I move to the other side of the ship, next to the warlock, where all the enemies are dead, shoving off the.
Aren't you still?
Oh wait, yeah, I have to make my bonus action
strength
roll.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
Oh,
So
never mind.
I'm going to go over here.
Okay. Towards this next in the order
Yep.
is Grug. Trying to clear out these guys.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with the top one.
Okay.
I thought they'd give me a challenge.
Remember, you get to add a D4 to it.
Yep.
Well, the 18 will hit.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's because I'm. Yeah, don't worry. Cold Miser, I'm attacking recklessly.
Okay.
Okay.
Oof.
8 plus 4 is 12. Yep.
Matter of fact, you blow him off the front of the ship, and he just gets clump. You hear a clump as he gets hit by the hull and just floats away.
Yeah, it's like an upward arc. I kind of just uppercut him with the axe blade, and then I'm then gonna bring it down on the guy diagonal towards me. So
Oh,
so 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
I was gonna say you still have that D4 on your attack rolls.
Yeah, I know. I'm if I get lower than a 14, I'm gonna use the D4. So 8 damage.
Okay, he's still up, but he's looking pretty ragged.
How dare you make me use a second attack? All right.
Okay, well, the 17 will hit.
And 13 damage.
Yeah, you just blow his head clean off, and his body just flops over into the water, and he is gone.
Does the head stay?
No, it's just like powder. It just poof into
Okay.
mist, and it's just gone. Splash.
He looks
All
to
it
the
is
one
is
in
a
front
pink
of him.
mist.
Yeah, exactly.
50 caliber.
Mhm.
50 caliber great axe.
Yeah. Just a pink mist. That's all that's left.
14 will hit.
Come on, gotta roll my 8.
Okay, tell me how you nuked this guy.
Yeah, so so basically what I'm going to do with the great axe is I'm going to cut into his chop into his head to like break it off of the neck, and then I just rip it out, rip his head out with the spine like Mortal Kombat.
Okay, and what's left of his corpse just flops off into the water. It's now gone.
Fatality. He just drops the skull with the spine on the deck.
Okay. All right, well, now it's their turn. He hops up, and they're pretty pissed at you. They're coming for your blood, Grug. They saw what you just did to all their people, and they are livid.
Are they all going to attack me?
Well, they're not keeping the net 1.
You took out 6 of them. Of course they're gonna
Remember,
take you.
Grug, you have a +2 AC from haste.
Yep, I remember.
Okay, roll that. I assume a 10 does not hit, however.
No.
Okay, so that group does not hit you. They are so out of their minds enraged that they just whiff completely. They're just swinging for the fences, and they hit nothing. Okay, Dev, this group down here that has you grappled, they are gonna come after you.
I use my reaction to cast shield again.
How many times do you get to use that?
Until I run out of spells. Let's see how I'm trying to find my.
Oh, you got to keep track of the spells you can.
Yeah, I have 2 first level spells left.
Okay, so that would be a dirty 20.
So they hit me anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you put up this shield, and they're gonna try and harpoon you, which is a 1d6 plus 1. And they hit you for 7 damage.
Oof.
They max that one right out completely.
Maxed
Now-
everything out on that roll.
Pretty much, just short of making a nat 20 on that one. Okay, now this lone individual here is going to actually, he's going to move over and he's going to jump in behind Grug, because He now gets his pack tactics back because he's now with his group of friends, even though he already had advantage on you anyway. So that's...
Do you really value your life that little?
That would be a 21 to hit.
Well, that'll hit.
And
That'll
he's
do the
going
trick.
to use hand hook, which is a 1d4 plus 1 to try to hold you in place. Yep, and he does 3 damage to you, and you are grappled.
This is gay.
Okay, and that is the end. That ends their turn. So next is Truegrave. It's your turn.
All right. How many feet is a square?
About 5 feet.
All right. And
Like I said, this is a very small, fast ship. And by the way, when I wrote up the thing on this, I did not expect people to move to the middle of the ship. I figured they would be around the edges. And so I didn't expect so many people
I would
to
be
pass a
at
deck
30
save.
Then I'd be completely in 30 feet to attack, say, this one right here?
No, because you can go at angles, so it's 5, 10. You're only about 10 feet away.
Okay,
10,
so
15.
I'm going to Eldritch blast his ass because I told him he was next and he ran away like a bitch.
Now, will that affect Grug, considering he's currently being grappled by this guy?
It shouldn't. It's Eldritch Blast. Let me look. I don't think Eldritch Blast has.
I mean, I have house rules for friendly fire, but I don't know what the rules are for that.
Okay, well then I will attack this one right here then.
Okay, the one in the middle there? All right.
Yeah. Does a 10 hit because
It does not. Just
Then I
misses.
I show him. I put
Can't he add the D4 to it?
If that's how that works.
my D4. Oh yeah, I'll add the D4 to it.
Yeah, I just haven't been doing it because I've been rolling.
I was gonna say you haven't needed it. The
Yeah.
advantage that you get from your thing is just obliterating them.
Yep.
I need some
Yeah,
WD-40 for my chair. It squeaks.
Because they're limited.
So what do I do to add the D4?
Just-
do I just roll a D4?
Roll a D4.
3?
Okay, that 13. That'll make a hit.
All right, so let's roll my D10 with my my charisma. 11 damage.
Doing 11.
Yep.
You hit him, and he just kind of drops over dead. He just goes and falls to the deck, and he's dead.
Well, that's one less swing for me.
I say 4.
All right, Colt, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to just kind of keep strafing a little bit. Reloaded, and looks like there's a 5 feet right over there.
Yep.
So I get a sneak attack bonus on that guy as well.
Mhm.
So D20 plus D4.
Oof, well, the 19 hits without it.
But I get a minus 5.
It still hits.
Okay. Then that would be D10. Well, 2D6 and a D10. 11.
Ooh, we got a 6.
11 plus 21.
You disembowel this thing. I mean, it doesn't even see it coming. It turns around when it hears the twang, and it literally, it looks like if you shoot something with a 30-06. It's a golf ball size hole in the front, and his whole back is just blown out, and he splashes down into the water, and he is very, very dead.
So what you're saying is that the crossbow makes a 50 cal shot sound?
Yes. Yeah. Cold hears a twang. Everyone else hears just this horrendous rifle shot. It's as it breaks the sound barrier and breaks that thing's spine.
I blow off the tip of my crossbow again and reload.
Okay, and we are back to the top of the order. Deb, it's your turn.
All right. Are there any wounded enemies?
Nope, they are all dead.
Yeah, these are more weak minions.
Yeah. All All right. In that case, let me find my spells. I cast the same thing on the nearest one.
This one,
It needs
or-
to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay, which one? The one above you or the one below
The one
you?
below me.
Below me? DC 16, you said?
DC 16.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to kill one of these things with the.
And it fails.
All right.
Yeah.
It takes 10 damage.
Okay, it's pissed, but it's still alive.
And then I make my strength saving. That's wrong tab. Roll 1d10 -1. No effect. Still grappled.
It's a good thing that wasn't a nat one, or I would have given them an attack of opportunity for you trying to wriggle away.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is Brandon. Grug,
All right.
you got two next to you here.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the head that I've ripped out with the spine as a improvised weapon.
Okay, I think that's only a 1d4 though for damage, is it not?
Yes, but it's worth it.
You
And I'm
probably
going
kill
to
it
attack this one
anyways.
below me with it.
Okay. Roll it up. I want to see this happen. Oh, yeah, that'll most definitely hit. Try and, you've got advantage though because you still got your thing. You want to try to roll for a critical?
Oh yeah. Just give me a second. That's the bless.
Okay, well it still would have been 26, but go ahead and try again.
I
For
want to
a,
be funny.
nope. That one would have
sorry.
still hit, but you're still way ahead with your 25.
26.
Okay.
All right.
Or yeah, you're 26. So go ahead and roll it up. So you
All right,
do
so
2 damage to it, and it looks more offended than really super hurt, but you
Well,
do manage
I
to
did
scratch
6
it.
damage because I get the strength, right?
I don't think so. With an improvised weapon, I don't remember.
I'm pretty. I mean, it basically says it uses your dex or your strength based on like DM's
okay.
preference.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So 6 damage with the.
Okay, it's still alive. It's
Okay.
pretty battered, and it's looking a little uglier than when it started, but it's still alive.
Barely.
Oops. All right.
So that was your next set of attacks to hit.
All right. So 4. So 4 plus 7 is 11, and I'm going to use my D4.
Well, the 11 will hit.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still using your improvised weapon, or did you drop that?
Oh, absolutely. I'm still using my own friend's weapon. I have to kill at least one of these things with it. All right. So that's going to be 5 damage.
It's dead now.
Okay. So I'm going to drop the improvised weapon now, and I'm going to move south towards this one, diagonal upwards from Dev.
This one here? Okay, so you're going to try to move to there across his corpse?
Yeah, we'll step over it.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me ping. I don't know why.
It's strange.
Are you holding it? Gotta
Oh.
click and hold.
Yeah, you got to click and hold.
Sorry, I messed up with that. Yeah, okay.
No big deal.
Yep. So I'm going to start. How offended is it that I use one of its that I use that fresh weapon?
It's kind of disgusted and a little leery of being anywhere near you. Like if it wouldn't, if it had its action now, it would probably jump back overboard.
It's, I think you took out 7 of his friends. I think it's
Yeah, you are
thoroughly
just
intimidated.
you are moving through them like a freaking thresher. It's not real happy.
I propose we send it overboard in multiple pieces for Philip's wish.
Right. I think I'm going to use a shoving attack. Which
Try to push it off the ship.
yeah, I'm gonna shove it off the ship.
Okay.
It's just like, you're not worth killing. Get out of here. I'm gonna try to shove it. So with athletics, I think.
Give me an athletics check. Yep.
God, he's got so many attacks.
It's a 9.
Yep, plus my D4.
Okay, go ahead.
Where did my thing go for the D20?
You can just type /roll 1d4.
All right, how do I get the screen up again that has the dice roller?
That's all right. I can do it for you on this one.
You can just type in the chat
Oh,
like this.
it reappeared.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah, so 13? 13 to athletics?
Actually, that ties. Like, you go to shove this thing, and it actually stands its ground, and it doesn't really move.
All right, I'll use my last attack to shove again.
Okay. Try another shove. All right, go ahead. Roll that D20 again.
Yep.
Yeah, that one will definitely get over.
Yeah.
So
Shove
he
him
goes
over.
head over, with that ass over tea kettle, right off into the water, splash. He's off the ship now.
Yep.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, it's their turn again, and this group that is still attached to Dev here is going to try to make another
All
attack.
right, I guess I use shield again.
Okay.
God, you're gonna need a long rest just to.
I don't know why you're burning so many spells to stop these weak
I
attacks.
haven't burned one spell.
Because I'm already on half HP, and my race has a feature that lets it regain spells on a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, it was a 16 and a 7 on their 2 rolls, and I assume the 16 does not hit.
Neither hit.
Okay, then. They don't get much done. Now, the one that you shoved in the water, he's going to move up next to the boat, but he's not going to get on. He's just going to kind of hang out there in the water, and that's the end of their turn. So now, Truegrave, it's your turn.
Can I move right here?
Yeah, these guys are dead. They're not in your way.
I move right there. And then I Eldritch Blast. That guy.
This one down here in the bottom? All right.
Yep. He needs to kill his own damn shit. 20, natural 20, dude.
Oh,
Critical.
Double your damage. Yeah, double your damage.
Okay, well, let me roll damage then. So 30 damage.
Oof. Yeah, you hit him.
Can he just turn into a pink mist?
Not even. He's just a pile of ash. And it just poof blows in the breeze that is created by the passing of the ship. There's nothing.
I telepathically tell him that he needs to use his magic better.
All right. Well, Cold, it's your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3 left. Looks like.
These are in the water, though.
Yeah, these guys are down in the water. You would have to get right up, and then you'd have to take a shot down, and I would have to give you disadvantage on it.
Isn't there one still on the ship?
The one grappling you currently.
Not me. I'm not being grappled.
No, I'm talking to Dev.
All right.
You want to move to here?
Yeah, and just kind of fire down the railings at this guy climbing up.
Okay, well, you'd have to be right up against it, because, I mean, you're down off the side of a ship, so he's probably 10 feet down, so you can't see him from where you're standing.
Oh.
I mean, you can move to the rail and take a shot at him.
Well, okay.
I'll let you do that, and just kind of you kind of push his corpse overboard and go to take a shot at him.
Yeah.
Okay, but I got to give it to you at disadvantage because they are aquatic and he's in the water.
All right. Then I'll fire at this guy.
Okay.
D20 plus D4.
No, you would hit with the 11. Yep, you hit with the 11.
4 plus 6,
So that's 10.
plus some modifiers.
Okay, well then yeah, he's dead. If you've got more mods to add to that, then yeah, he's dead. Because he only had 11,
All
and
right.
he's dead now. So, Dev, you are no longer grappled.
All right.
Okay, we are back to the top of the order. So, Dev, it's your turn.
I move to the edge and I cast a spell at a cantrip at the one right below me. He needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay, I'm going to do that again at disadvantage for you, though. So that I'm going to give him advantage then. Because like
On
I
a
said,
saving throw for a spell, it's not an attack roll. It's a Wisdom saving throw. So
yeah, but you're casting
making the
this
roll.
Yeah,
He's making the roll. If he has disadvantage, that means.
No, I'm going to give him advantage.
Oh.
That's I misspoke. I'm sorry. I misspoke completely. I mean, he's getting advantage on it because he's in the water. 18. So first one was an 18. The second one
Doesn't
was only
matter.
10. But yeah, the 18 passes. Okay.
I guess I move back away from the railing then.
Okay. Then, Grug, it's your turn.
All right. So is there anyone on the ship I can attack?
Nope, they are all dead.
Right. So I'm going to give me a second. Oh, gonna go back to the. So I'm gonna move right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull out one of my 4 javelins, and I'm going to reckless. Oh, geez, reckless attack doesn't apply to this because it's not melee. So I'm going to attack this one down here.
Okay. That's a disadvantage.
Yep, I know.
It's dead anyways.
No, it's not. That is a natural 1.
What happens when I roll a natural one?
Yeah, so it doesn't
So
matter what your
does he
second one
hit
is.
So
The nat
does he
1
throw it
stands.
and land in his knee or something?
Yeah, he goes to throw it, and instead it catches the edge of the rail, flips back, and you actually take 1 piercing damage from your own javelin when it pokes you back in the chest.
Ah.
Okay, now it is their turn, and they are getting the hell out of dodge.
Wait, doesn't he still have 3 more attacks?
He has disadvantage on any attack he puts at them, so he doesn't get his advantage.
No, but he has 4 attacks per turn. He only made 1.
Okay, well that's gonna be a useful way to use his javelins.
All right, second javelin. Come on, stop it, lag.
Okay.
All right, 14 hit.
The 14 will hit.
Okay. So 4 damage. Sorry,
Okay.
5 damage.
Okay, he's alive, swimming around down there still.
All right, third javelin attack.
How many javelins do you have?
I have 4.
No, you don't. You got like 1 left.
No, I said that I had 4 javelins on me at the start of this.
Okay, well, the 17 will still hit.
Yep. So 6 damage.
Okay, this one just died, and its corpse is now just floating in the water.
Yep. All right. I have 1 javelin left on me. I'm gonna keep that.
Okay, so are you ending your turn?
Yes.
Okay, the last living one is getting the hell out of dodge. It's done. It's gone. You're out of initiative. Hey there, everyone. Just your DM, Metal Minister, jumping in for a little bit of a mid-roll here. We hope you're absolutely enjoying this, what was supposed to be a one-shot. As you can tell from the title, it did not end up that way. Unfortunately, this is only part 1. We will hopefully in the very near future be able to get together and wrap this up with part 2. So just a reminder, though, if you like what we're doing, if you enjoy the episodes, the original campaign, or even this one shot, and you'd like to support us somehow, just hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for when we do release the new episodes, and absolutely share this around. Tell your friends about it. There's a larger community in the 5e D&D world than you know, and we'd just be thankful for you to share it. But for now, let me get out of the way so we can get back to the episode, and we'll see you next time.
Lesson.
Holy crap!
You've never dealt with 5th level characters, have you?
Well, no, it's just like you kept going after the attack, but I already said they were running away.
You're not getting those javelins back.
Yeah, they're gone. You're down to 1 javelin, son.
Worth it.
Isn't it in the thing's corpse? Can't we just jump in and get it?
You're moving
You
on a
wanna
ship.
jump in the
They're
water?
floating in the water.
Yeah, so how many corpses are still on the ship?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are still 6 corpses laying about the deck.
This is not a corpse.
Great, so I'm
This is
going
a
to-
Oh yeah,
pile.
that's the ash. He's long gone.
I'm gonna
Okay,
chop
so
the
there's
heads
5.
off of this one and this one.
Okay, as you go to do that, you get a funny smell. You don't know. You're wondering. It kind of smells really heavily fishy, but you can't tell why. And before your eyes, every single one of these corpses that you have dropped off melt, and they become a white, funny goo that just runs right off the deck, powderizes, and disappears.
Fucking gross.
Something really shifty about that.
Well, as True Grave will tell you, that's Lovecraftian creatures when they die.
I will.
Can my character try and scoop
Like I
some
said,
of the goo up as it
something
runs off
this way
and
come.
keep it?
It's gone because the goo turned to dust, and the dust blew away.
Okay.
Like I
I mean,
said,
it was very fast. It was within in less than a minute. It was all gone. Anything you could have even scooped, even if you'd scooped it before it disappeared, would have just turned powder and then just eventually vanished.
I walk up here and say, like I said, something wicked this way come.
I knock on the trap door for the crew to get their butts back out here.
Yeah.
Is it safe? Is it safe?
No, we're on a boat.
Probably not from me.
You
Pussies.
killed them all. You all killed them all.
I go back to hiding in the corner because I'm scared of boats.
I'm just staring angrily at them. Why didn't you fight?
He comes out and they all start looking around like, and the captain says, "Where did all the enemies go? I've heard of the deep ones before, but I've never had to fight them like that before."
They went back
They
to
went
their
away.
They went back to their master.
While they're doing that, I make a knowledge arcana check to see if I can figure out what the goo was. Wait, let's see.
No, I'll just tell you, it was just their corpse. What happens with them is when they die, they almost immediately liquefy, and then that liquid turns into a powder and just blows away. They leave no trace behind when they die.
So there's no greater secret to it.
Nope, that's just how they die.
All right.
You're trying to figure out things far beyond this world, boy.
All right. Well, now there's still a couple of hours before you guys hit shore. The captain now is just absolutely obsequious. He's just falling all over himself. Just anything you want, boys. Anything you want. Anything you need. You save me bacon back there.
Do you know where I could find stronger opponents in the future?
Well, I'm just a smuggler, my friend. I don't really get into all that too much.
Do you know where there's danger?
Obviously, I don't know where there's any danger, or I would not have sailed through here that much.
I ask him what he is smuggling.
Well, clearly you know which places to avoid.
Well, generally, I would have avoided this, but y'all wanted to go to the Ivory Tower. Or the Ivory City.
Heading
Are
back
there,
to the
are there
Ivory
any
Tower.
other places you like to avoid?
On our way there, no. Only thing I want to avoid after that is maybe harbor patrol.
And I will have to fight this harbor patrol.
No.
All right. So I assume you guys are just going to now rest for the rest of the trip?
Yes.
I will.
Is that a short rest?
Yes, it will be a short rest. I'll give you a short rest on this.
All right,
Excellent. How does HP recovery work with the short rest again?
You roll your hit dice.
Yep, roll one of your hit die. Or as many of your hit die as you want.
Let's see. I think they're 5d6
I
then.
want 9 HP, so let me see.
What's a hit die? What's it? 5D.
It's
Eight,
those
5D.
dice you rolled to see how much HP you have. So I regain 11, I guess.
All right, that's my first hit dice.
I don't think I'm gonna.
All right, I'm good.
And 3
Okay.
spell slots.
All right. Well, as you land.
I got two.
Oh, okay. You guys still going? All right.
Yeah, I was kind of slow.
Okay. As you land on the island, you notice that there's nothing around. It's just empty shore. The captain let you borrow a rowboat, though. He said he wasn't going anywhere near this island. He's heard too many things about it. He wants nothing to do with it. He wouldn't have picked up Regina, except that she already happened to be out on a raft in the middle of the water nearby. And so he scooped her up real quick, and they hauled ass right out of there after that.
I look at the captain. I say, "You're pathetic." And I get in the boat.
He's out to sea again. He didn't even slow down. Once you guys were off on the rowboat, he took off.
Oh, well, I said that to him. I said that before I get off the boat. There.
Okay. So then, you do see it in front of you, though. Actually, all four of you, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm totally great at
All right.
it. Yes. Psych.
6.
I got 2.
7. No traps here.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I
Dev,
think we've been scammed.
Dev, you got a
don't
20?
see anything because I am staring right at
Oh wait,
you.
I misread. I
Looking
did
you
get a 20. I
right in
thought
the
I was
eyes.
looking at True Graves, and I thought I rolled a 6.
No, I rolled the 6.
Nope. Apparently, I rolled a 20.
Yeah, you got a dirty 20. All right. With that, definitely, I will let you know as you're staring up at the beach and up ahead of you. There's a lot of trees and things in the way, but you see in front of you a path. Not only do you see the path, even though they're pretty faded, you can actually still see Regina's footprints in the sand and where she pushed off her raft out into the water, and you can tell she came down that path.
I roll investigation to see if there's anything odd about this.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 21.
Nope, there's nothing. It's just you can just tell that's just her footprints running. When she was escaping, this is the path she took to get away.
I guess we followed the path.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
We have zero
no
leads
other
other than
choice.
go here and solve everything.
Yeah, she was a little thin on the details.
Yeah.
Next time we get clearer details on the situation on the ground.
How many more details do we need? We kill the king. We take all his stuff.
All right, so are you guys going to follow up the path?
But
I don't.
And
See...
you must be the professional king slayer?
I will be.
Okay, so are you just telling them about the path, and are you guys going up it?
Yeah, I'm following the path.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually not going to be too clever about this. Just go straight up the.
All right.
he'll have his weapon drawn.
I'm
Boom.
going to be right behind. I'm going to be in the middle of the group.
I think I'm gonna go in the front.
Okay. Let me start dragging stuff over here again. Obviously, you guys are not to scale.
I will
You're
tell you.
saying We
will try
don't get
be a
to
little
march through town like Godzilla.
No.
along this line, I'm going to just kind of either like hang back or like.
So I can only see the very top of the area we're in for some reason.
I only see about a box this big.
Yep, and that's on purpose. Now you see this black here. As you guys get near there, you start to see the walls of the city. They're these huge walls, and they look like at one time they were probably a beautiful, brilliant white, but now they're very gray and streaked and dingy and very worn down, almost kind of crumbling in places that you can tell. But directly in front of you, you see this big empty space, this gorge here, and it's huge. It's easily 60 feet across minimum. At its most narrow, and it's straight down. There's no way to climb. Everything is just sheer cliff.
Wait.
So what's at the bottom?
You can't see it.
I'm going to grab a rock. I'm gonna toss it down. How long does it take before I hear something?
You don't hear anything.
Right, and then
Let's not go down.
right. Okay, guys, and then he just slowly backs away.
Okay. I am now going to set a 5-minute timer.
So we're gonna figure out how to get across, I'm guessing.
You have 5 minutes to figure out how to get across before you'd have to wait another day.
Okay.
All right. Are there any? How many castings do I have? I have 3 How far across is it?
At its its most narrow, it's at best 60 feet.
Can I make
I throw a bunch of dust and gravel and stuff like that, trying to see if there's like an invisible bridge.
Hey,
how
It just
far?
hang on, guys, you gotta go one at a time for me. I can't keep up with everybody. All right, so you throw that dust, and it just filters down to the ground. But I want you to give me a perception check.
All right.
D20. Come on, roll.
I got a 14.
No, all you notice, just cold, because he did that.
All right.
That'd be 13.
You see it just floats down, but you don't really see anything.
I have an idea. Is there any trees nearby?
No, it looks like the land through here has been pretty well cleared out.
I roll
Like, it's just-
investigation to see if there's anything odd. I got a 25.
You can't really tell that there's anything odd.
Can I make an Arcana check and see if there's any magic going on around here?
Sure.
I'll do
Let's
that
not see
too.
if I could just cut down a tree, because that would be an easy one.
All right.
I got 21 on the Arcana.
Only got a 14.
But you don't really notice anything with your Arcana check.
How far can a D&D character jump?
Not 60 feet.
But can they jump 20
You're-
feet?
I think you can jump your distance. But remember, once you get across, you have to be able
Your
all of your
movement
characters.
distance?
Yep,
So
your
you can
movement.
move. We can move 30 feet in a jump.
Can I?
But this is all wide open.
Yeah, well,
It's a
I have a spell called Immovable Object that can make an object stop wherever it is, and it can hold 4,000 pounds. If we can toss something out 30 feet that is large, I can use Immovable Object and we
Okay.
can jump across.
I'm
Tie a
going
rope to it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I've got
walk
rope.
across
Before you
it.
all do that, before you all go through all that, I want you to let me think. I got to do it this way because I don't have any choice. Which one of you guys has the best chances at perception?
I've only got a +2.
Plus
I have
5.
+4.
Okay. Whoever had the +5, give me a perception check.
D20. 24.
Good enough. You notice that the sun is shining off of that giant spire out in the middle of the city, and it's casting a shadow directly out over the gorge.
Oh, well, then that would be where the bridge is.
Oh.
So I go over to the shadow and I still test it with gravel. Even
Okay,
though it's a shadow.
you drop gravel?
Yeah.
The gravel sits on top of the shadow. It doesn't go anywhere.
All right. Then I tell Grog that it's a bridge.
Okay.
I just walk across it.
You guys have to move 60 feet in a minute.
Okay, well.
Well, we can move 30 feet per round around to 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna just all of you are just bolt across, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get across then, and you end up making it literally with just less than a minute to go before it would have gone off. Actually zoom back out a little bit.
All right. Grab something real quick.
I look to everybody. That was too freaking close.
I need some WD-40 for my chair.
I mean, we could have just thrown rope out and immovable objected until we could climb across.
There were possibilities that we could have. There are possibilities that we could have engineered around it, but this was much easier.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you see, the problem is you all started racing down all these other things. Originally, you were just supposed to like perception check, and then whoever had gotten the highest perception, I was going to let them see this shadow like a clock hand coming around like a sundial.
I thought somebody already did. I thought somebody did perception check at the beginning.
One person did, and they did a terrible job at it, so I couldn't give it to them. So I would have expected someone else to jump in, and what do I see? No. And then I was just going to say, eventually, if you guys couldn't figure it out with like 30 seconds to go, I was going to say, okay, one of you notices a squirrel sitting in the middle of this shadow.
What's the name of this podcast? Or
Shields and Shenanigans.
Absolutely, yeah, it's definitely full of shenanigans.
All right, I shoot the squirrel.
There was no squirrel. There is no squirrel.
Squirrel.
Okay.
All right.
Is the squirrel a heretic?
All right, Dev.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the whole shoot match here to you, if it'll let me.
Go ahead.
Okay, can you guys see that now?
Yep.
Okay, that is the map we are going to be working with.
Jesus
So as
Christ.
you walk in to the main doors here, you see this used to probably at one time be a gorgeous, beautiful city of all white marble. And there is, most of the buildings have collapsed. Most of the walkways and stuff you can't get through because of the collapsed buildings. There are only a handful. There's only like one real path that you can follow.
Do we hear any people? Is there any smell? Is there any activity going on here at all?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna perceive too.
All right.
Where the hell is everybody?
8.
Oh, nat 1.
Okay, with the okay, Deb, you don't know anything. You are just you're just staring at the trees and watching the clouds go by. You have no idea what's going on. But with the 16 Solomon, you can actually hear. It almost sounds like a motor, and you can feel it almost like a vibration in the ground. It feels like a motor that can't quite run, like there's gears stuck or something, and you're getting like almost a grinding vibration sensation through your whole body.
Ooh, I feel strange. I feel a vibration.
Okay. Now,
Can I roll investigation to figure out what he's talking about?
That's probably just me grumbling really loudly.
Seriously.
No,
There's a
as he
vibration.
tells you,
I put my
you
hand
all-
on the ground.
you all start to feel it, and as you put your hand on the ground, you notice it feels like it's the whole ground has just got a very tiny tremor in it. Like I said, like a giant machine or something somewhere might be trying to run and is stuck.
Right. Who ate tacos?
Something very old is under this city.
Okay. All right. So as you look ahead of you, there's only one path towards the center where that giant tower was in the middle. So what do you want to do?
I want to roll investigation and history to see if I know anything about this. I got 14 on both.
You don't really know much more than what Regina told you at the beginning. This was a very secluded, cloistered city. Very few people ever came or went, and then almost no one knows anything about it.
All right.
And we still don't like see people or hear.
Not down this main thoroughfare. No, that you're standing in. You guys are actually facing. You would be standing at what would be number 5 down here, at what's called the main gate. And the only path you see is the one that goes right up the middle, just past, this other collapsed building on the left over here and stuff like that.
If it's possible to climb up the side of any of these buildings, gutters, whatnot, windows, brickwork, I want to get the second story or third.
Well, the buildings themselves, except for the ones that are utterly collapsed and completely they're very dangerous. If you tried to climb them, you were guaranteed to fall and take some damage. And all of the ones that are still standing are just very smooth. They're perfectly smooth marble.
I'm gonna walk right here.
I have a cantrip that can make stone difficult terrain. Could I use that to make a climbable surface along one of the existing modern buildings?
Difficult terrain actually makes it harder to move on things.
It's already difficult terrain.
Yeah, this is essentially impossible terrain.
Well, but it would make it from impossible to only difficult.
Okay, so the 4 of you are walking down the main thoroughfare, and I want all 4 of you to give me another perception check.
Alrighty.
I got another 16.
All right.
16 too.
You got
Nice.
17.
22.
All right, cool. As you're walking down, you guys actually happen to notice this one structure here, the one I have labeled as A. It actually seems to be standing. And there's a door on the front that's slightly ajar.
I slowly crack it open.
I
Okay.
used wait. I roll history to see if I know what it is. I got a 24.
You don't know anything more than when you first walked in.
It's a door.
It's just a door on
It's a building.
It's
Maybe
just-
I recognize it
it's
from
just a
some document.
It's just a smooth surfaced building. And like I said, no one really knows because no one ever was here. This was a very secluded city. No one came or went that anyone knows of. It was never written down in a history or anything else. All right, so you creep up to the door. Is anybody following him?
No.
I'm gonna wait to see what happens because he's a very creepy guy,
Okay.
and I don't want to, and I only want
You
to
hear in your head, coward.
You crack the door open, and it's pitch black inside. You can't see a thing.
Anybody got a light?
And you guys are pretty much like right about here.
Does anyone have night vision?
I have
I do.
Actually, I have really good. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, as a dwarf, I do.
as a
Okay, so are you guys
drow,
walking? So you guys
I
going
have
in?
excellent night vision, and everything else I should have been rolling as disadvantage.
Okay, so are you guys walking in to see?
I'm gonna light a torch before I go in.
Not that far up. Okay, so
I've
You
got
guys
something on my
all
explorer's pack.
walk in.
I got night vision, so I walk in.
How do I use a 30-foot radius of light?
Actually, now that you guys are all in there, the door slams closed behind you. You couldn't see who did it, but somebody slammed it behind you, and you hear a bar drop in place.
Fucking hell.
Right, give me a second. I'm gonna bust that open.
Before you can, the room is flooded with light, and you see this.
What are they?
Are they spiders or
Bugs?
scorpions?
Those are clockwork spiders, my friends. Roll initiative.
Alright, what's 5 plus 2 plus
There we
5?
go. Now I connect.
I got a
And I have
seven.
to roll for them.
Oh, what's my initiative? Dexterity. That was
13.
plus 4.
It's like Space Invaders.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
That's
right.
awful.
Okay, so let's see. Brandon, you got a 9. Okay, Dev is a 13. So let me mark these in here.
So, do I go last?
I am double checking that right now, as a matter of fact. I know Dev will go first, even with a 13. Let me see here.
Where's Cold Miser?
And
I got a
yeah,
7.
Cold. You will actually go just ahead of Solomon, and Solomon, you will be last. So let me
That's
mark
such
these
an
in
awful
again.
Initiative roll. It's like,
Wait, so if these are clockwork spiders, can I see the gears inside of them?
You couldn't be able to see inside them, but you could definitely tell that they're like a mechanical spider.
I think I know your inspiration for this world.
Why
Why are there armors?
Should I make an Arcana or a History check to know what they are, or have more information on them?
I can just tell you that they are what they look like. They are mechanical spiders.
There's nothing
kind of
more, no extra
kind of
history or anything.
Well, they kind of look more like they were never really meant for battle, but that they were originally almost. They look like they have tools on their front pincers instead of actual weapons. So these look like they might have almost been something that was meant to maybe upkeep the city. And
no wonder they were conquered.
Now, as we go, let's see. So first up is Dev again.
All right, I'm going to cast Haste on the Barbarian again.
Okay. Let's see here.
Make him an unstoppable juggernaut again.
I was going to say, we don't need to fight these things. We could just close the door.
The door's closed and locked behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, the door slammed and you heard what sounded like a bar or something drop into place.
I'm going to read my spells because I think I might actually use them.
So, Dev, was that your turn to just cast haste?
I also run over to the other let me see. I run over here where there's fewer clockwork spiders.
Okay. So you kind of run around Grug the other side?
You moved the wrong person, though.
Oops, yep, you're right. I'm sorry, my mistake. So you kind of come over here?
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, Brandon, it is your turn.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna have 2 actions. So for my, all right. So I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to rage, which gives me a +2 to damage, but it also gives me advantage on athletics checks, which will be very relevant.
Wait, you have to say that again. You broke up completely.
Sorry. I'm going into a rage, which gives me advantage on athletics checks and a +2 to damage. And the advantage on athletics checks will be very relevant soon.
Okay. And where are you going?
All right. So I am going to pull out my javelin, and I'm going to throw it at the spider.
Your last javelin, you're going to throw at the spider?
Yep. Well, I also have 2 hand axes.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw that javelin.
All right, go ahead and try and roll damage or roll that hit.
Oh, I forgot to change the bonus. So that's going to add a 5 to that. So that's a 12? Yeah.
Okay, that misses.
All right, I'm going to throw a hand axe.
Okay. That will hit.
All right, so that's going to be 1d6 plus 6.
Okay. Tell me how you kill it.
Yeah, so he's going to immediately just bring up the hand axe and just chuck it at the spider, and it's kind of like spinning like a saw blade, and it just cuts straight through the thing and splits it right in half.
Okay. Yeah, it is dead. It doesn't really split in half, but it definitely stick the hand axe in it. You literally just killed it with a 7.
Nice.
just died. So it just and you hear gears kind of crack, and then it just drops over and it's done.
Now I'm going to use my second action, thanks to haste, to try to bust open the door with advantage athletics check. So does a 24 break it?
You slam against this door, but it is solid rock. It is a solid slab of marble, and there's something heavy across it, and it gives a little bit, but it's not opening.
Did that do any damage, or?
Yeah, you can see a little crack of daylight underneath it now.
All right, guys, give me some time. I can bust this open.
Okay, it is actually
Before
now
you busted
I
these
mean,
things open.
you're probably going to need an 18 or above, get a 25 plus.
All right, well now it is the spider's turn, and again these guys are going to attack in little clusters, and you see these like these three move down to attack, but then you hear this odd noise, and suddenly some of them just start to seize up and stop moving altogether. Like they've been sitting around for so long, they just seize up and fall over. They're done. They can't do anything, and they're done. But this group here is going to go after. What on earth was that?
Sorry, I'm listening to Space Invaders.
Oh. They are going to actually come around, and they're going to go after the magic user that they just sensed in the corner. They're going to surround him.
Oh, geez. All right, prepare to make
There's two magic
concentration
users
saves.
in this room.
Well, there's only one that's actually used magic so far, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my shield reaction again.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, they get plus 3 to
maybe I'll
hit
do a
anyway.
concentration
So,
check.
all right.
So I'm
So-
going to be like, okay.
Okay, that's the first one, and then they roll again because they have advantage with that. 21.
I use my chronal shift ability to force them to reroll that.
Okay.
God, why?
Okay, so they miss. All right, so now this one, and this one are all going to come down, and they're going to. I'm actually going to line them up because they kind of. See if I can stack them. Yeah, I can kind of stack them a little bit. They're going to go after Grug here because they saw him wipe out their buddy with some weaponry here. So they are going to come after you. And they are going to try another bite attack if it will let them.
Yep. Oh yeah, just so you know, I'm raging, so I take half damage.
Okay, well that's a 19 to start for hitting. Oh, not that.
Well, that'll hit.
Okay, I want to see if they can get a. Oh, actually, that would have been a 22 because I forgot they get plus 3. All right, so I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to roll a con save DC 13.
Poison. It's a good thing I'm good at that because I'm a barbarian. All right. So DC what?
13.
Okay. Nope.
You are poisoned. So you you will take 1d6 plus 1 for the hit, and then 2d6 for the poison.
All right.
So
let's
you get
do that damage.
all right. So the 1d6. That's not a d6. Why did I roll that? That was stupid. This is a d6. So that is 4 plus 1. So that's a 5. And
All right,
then it
so
was
damage.
2d6 for the poison. For for 7 damage. 7 poison damage.
All right, so that's 3. So that's 5 damage.
Okay. Now, these 3 are going to move into range. And they are actually going to swing around, and they are also going to go after the one guy that's used magic.
Man, they really don't like magic.
And then this one also goes to make a move, and it seizes up and tips over and falls to the ground, and it can't move anymore. It's all done. So they are also going to try to bite. Dev. Come on. So that's a 10, so that doesn't hit. And that's a 7, so that doesn't hit. So they all miss. They're all climbing over each other to try to hit you, and they miss. So next is Cold Miser. It's your turn.
All right. I think I'm gonna be like just slowly pull up my crossbow. Slowly aim it at that one,
Okay.
and I will quickly pull the trigger. 18 plus other numbers.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. And I'm not doing a target like super special shot. I'm just trying to see if I can hit him first.
Okay.
So D10, 9. I think that is 11 damage.
I believe they have 7 HP, right?
It is dead. You have killed it. Yep. You fire your crossbow, and the bolt goes sailing in and binds up in some of the gears, and just you see some smoke roll out, and it drops over, and it's dead.
All right. And I'm just being like, I'm not moving. I'm just trying to be still as a statue, just slowly moving as much as possible.
I mean, well, these are 5-foot squares, so I mean that's.
Yeah.
You can move all the way to this corner of the room if you wanted.
Nope. I think that the best way to hide is to actually just not move very fast.
Okay. All right, and that brings us to Solomon. Your turn.
All right. Now, I can move, right?
Yes, because you're not currently engaged. They have engaged Grug and
right there.
So you're gonna move to there.
Let's get these people moving away, and then I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on this motherfucker right there.
Okay.
22.
Oh, that will definitely hit.
All right, let me do my. $13 damage.
It is dead. You hit it, and you smell the stink of like melting like melting rubber or oil, and it has a little fire that burns out of its backside, and it is dead.
Come get me.
Okay.
I need to get away from these things.
Okay, and we are back to the top of the order. Dev.
All right, I will run over here. Or actually, no, wait, no. I cast first. I'm going to use Toll the Dead on this one. It needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Trying to think, because they're clockwork. I don't know if those things work on it.
It's a necromancy target one creature. It's
Yeah, but these aren't living creatures. These are clockwork. These
so
are
does necrotic
mechanical.
damage not work on mechanical?
I'll let it go. I'll just say it does half damage instead. 'Cause, I mean, we're talking.
Then I might do something else.
Machines. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not doing half my spells, because all my spells are like psychically related. It's like, okay, they don't really think. They're machines.
Well, there's the funny thing with the Bard's Vicious Mockery, where it doesn't have to comprehend what you're saying.
I do have that.
So
I
you
did
can
pick
insult
that as
an
like-
inanimate object and it takes damage.
Do
Fun
they
fact.
do they have resistance necrotic in the character and the creature?
I'm trying to look really quick. They are considered a construct.
Let me look up Vicious Mockery, because I do. forget what that does.
I don't see anything specific. I'll just go ahead and let it go. Just for the
Yeah,
sake
well,
of
I
this,
don't
'cause it's just a
actually know.
one-shot.
That's fun.
It's just a one-shot, so
All
I'm
right.
not concerned about it either way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just does it make the DC 16?
Oh, okay, yep. So DC 16. If it would. That would be a 9, so it does not make the save.
All right. Where's the roller? It takes 16 damage.
Okay, you see like rust and this gross, nasty calcification and oxidization just start forming over it, and it seizes up and it drops over dead.
All right.
Okay, that brings us back to Grug.
All right, so I'm going to pull out my my great axe, and I'm gonna take a swing at this boyo.
Okay.
I'm gonna go reckless to get it. I'm going to swing recklessly to get advantage.
All right. Okay, well, your dirty 20 is already going to hit, so...
Yeah, but I'm at crit.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you hit.
All right. Oh, come on, mouse. All right, so 16 damage.
And it gets smashed to pieces. Like, it just, gears and pieces and metal chunks just go flying all over the place. And it is dead.
All right. I'm going to move here.
Okay. I think you take an attack of opportunity. No, because you're still within this one's melee range. Never mind.
And I'm going to gonna take my second swing at this boyo.
That'll hit.
All right. I need to get out of here. All right, so that is 15 damage.
And this one is just as dead as its buddy. It gets smashed into little tiny pieces, and they just kind of go flying everywhere.
All right, so he's going to move back to the door, and he's going to do the athletics check to try to bust this thing further.
Is this a bonus action?
What, to move?
No, for your athletics check to try to bust in the door.
No, it's his second action because haste. Because Dev cast haste on me.
Oh, right.
There's 4 spiders left. We could just kill them off.
Yeah, but I want to know who's locked us in.
That won't wait.
Find out.
Well, I was mostly thinking that once we kill the spiders, you could just spend both your actions each turn until we get it down.
So does the 20 make any progress, or?
You may move it the door just a hair more, but not enough to really make a difference.
All right, that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay, it's these 4 spiders' turn. They are the only ones left alive, and they are going to go ahead and they're gonna go after the magic user again. They're going to try a bite again.
All right.
Poor
mirror image.
Episode.
Hmm?
I said, poor Dev this episode. His character keeps getting swarmed.
He's the magic user.
Yeah.
I'm a magic user.
Yeah,
but he happens to be nearby.
Wait, actually, why didn't I move? I thought I was supposed to be moved over here.
You were going to, but then you chose to use your necrotic spell instead. And if you had moved, you would have taken 4 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, never mind then. I forgot about the attacks of opportunity.
All right, that's a 22 to hit.
I guess I just take it.
Okay. So you need to make DC 13 con check for me.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Con save.
Yep. And after you take the damage,
I get 13.
Okay.
Save.
What's that?
Oh, after he takes the damage, he has to make another save. Otherwise, he drops concentration.
That's also a con save, right?
Yeah, but the DC depends on how much damage you took.
Okay, so
Let me look up the
for...
concentration
Oh, no, it's a
rules.
6. I rolled a d4. It's actually a d6. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so the regular damage is 4, so you're taking 4 damage there, and you're going to take half of 2d6, which is a 2, so you're only taking a total of 1. So you're taking 5 total damage.
Yeah, so it's DC
Alright.
10.
DC 10 for 5.
Yep. Basically, it's 10 or half the damage, whichever one is higher.
All right. Fun that. 13 again.
Yep, so you're good.
I'm
and
fine.
I'm not paralyzed for a turn.
Yep. Trying to think here. Then they are actually going to use their... they're going to give you an attack of opportunity, and they're going to climb the wall. So they're not actually
All right.
outside the building. They're climbing up the wall. So
Can
you
I
can
use a cantrip as an attack of opportunity?
on one of them, sure.
All right, I'm going to make a wisdom save then.
Okay.
DC 16.
DC 16. Let me check that. They do not have any neg on their things, so that is only an 11. So which one are you hitting?
The lowest one.
This one at the bottom? Okay.
Yep. 9 damage.
Yeah, it dies, and it kind of crumples a little bit and falls back to the floor, and it is dead. And it is now Colt's turn.
I am going to kind of help fiddle around with the door.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Yeah, that's
Use
not
the
going to work.
assist action on me to give me advantage now.
Yeah. No,
You throw your shoulder against that bad boy, and it doesn't even budge.
yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to just be helping around with the door, though.
Okay, Solomon, your turn.
Can I get it within would I be within 30 feet of these guys?
Let's see. If you moved your entire motion all the way up against the wall, because they're up on the corner, like up in, and I'll say it's about 20 feet in the air or so. So they would be directly above you in the corner if you did.
So if I move right here, I can attack?
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
well, if it depends. Are you using a ranged attack or a melee attack?
I was going to use my cantrip.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Which one?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, well, I meant which spider.
Oh, this one, I guess.
Right in the middle? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That'll definitely hit.
Alright, let's do my D10 plus my damage.
Okay. I need you to do a dex check for me.
Okay, what's my dexterity? I forgot my dexterity off the top of my head.
So I just wanted to mention he could be like 3 squares away and he'd still be within 30 feet if they are 20 feet up.
Yeah, I just was trying. I didn't know if he was making a melee attack or a spell attack. That's all. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I'll let that pass. You jump back 5 feet, and this thing crashes to the ground right in front of you, and you narrowly avoid taking damage. Okay, we are back to the top of the order again. Debs, your turn.
All right. I make this one DC 16 whiz save.
Okay. Nope, it fails.
All right. 9 damage, and then once that's done, I move over there.
Okay. Oh, why did I just deleted him? But he's dead. He's gone. Okay, so then you move way over here to this corner.
Yep.
Okay. Next up, Grug, your turn.
All right, I don't see anyone within sight, so I'm going to just use my full turn doing 2 of these athletics against the door.
Okay.
I got this.
So the first one is a natural
Oh,
20.
nat 20.
The nat 20, you slam into this door, and finally you hear something go crack. And the door swings open and slams against the other side, and it actually breaks and falls off.
You can't keep me inside. I cannot be contained. And he's going to move outside and see what's out. Like, who did this?
Okay, so give me a perception check.
All right. Grug cannot be contained.
He also can't see. You don't know nothing. There's nobody out here. You can't see a thing.
He's just gonna yell.
The dust is all up in your eyes from smashing the door open. You can't see anything.
Yeah, he's just gonna look around and just like yell at the top of his lungs, "Come out and fight me, you cowards!"
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Since I didn't attack or was not attacked, my rage goes away now.
Okay. All right. So it's the last spider's turn. He's actually going to climb across the ceiling and be directly above you, Solomon.
I knew this was coming.
And he's actually just going to drop down to try to do his bite. So I'm actually going to have you do a dex check for me first, a dex save.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't just land on you for like double damage here. Oh yeah, you dive back just a step and he lands in front of you, and now he's going to make an attack roll on you. With a nat 1, and actually as he hits the ground, he smashes his own self to pieces and he's dead. He's gone.
Foolish machine.
And you guys are out of initiative.
This counts as my kill. I'm going to it.
All right, and we are back to the map. Although before we do,
Wait, can we use perception to see if there's anything interesting in that room? Now
actually,
that they're all dead.
I was going to have Cole. Why don't you give me a quick perception check?
For me, I will.
He's our thief. I want him to be looking around. Oh yeah, that's easy. Now you notice up in the corner.
I don't even know what I rolled.
It was perception. Don't worry about it. An 18 is plenty. You notice in the corner where the spiders were not, there's a small, odd little box on the floor.
All right. As I walk over there, I'll also pick up a gear and glue it onto my hat and call it steampunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to recover my hand axe.
All right, I'll say you get your axe back.
Nice.
All right. So what's this little box in the corner?
Okay, as you're looking at the box, it's made of more ivory, just like the rest of the walls are. But this looks pristine. It looks brand new. Like it's never been beaten up. It's never been exposed to the elements. But you can see there's a small latch on the front, and this opens.
Do a quick check for traps or anything like that.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I make an investigation check to help him?
If you walk, so you're saying you walked over to him?
Yeah,
Sure.
walk over to him and try and help.
Okay.
I get a 24 in my investigation.
Okay. Yeah, you tell him it's safe. There's nothing on this. It's just a box.
All right. Then pop it open and let's see what's in the box.
Inside is a small, flat piece of steel, but it's shiny. It's actually too shiny to just be regular steel, and it's in the shape of a square with an odd notch cut from one end, and in the top corner, there's this small hole bored in its side.
That looks important.
It's just a piece of steel.
I'm gonna make history and religion checks to see if it's anything I know about. 22 on history.
Nope, it's just a piece of steel.
See, I was right.
16 on religion.
It's still just a piece of steel. Can't see. There's no religious markings on it. There's no markings on it at all. I mean, it is absolutely pristine. It doesn't even. It's so It's in such good condition, it doesn't even look like it was machined to be like this. It almost looks like it formed naturally. It is so perfect.
Wow.
All right, I'm making our can. Oh, never mind. I only got a 12 on that. I wanted to see if it was magically made to be so smooth. But
I would have given you on a 12, but there's no magic involved in this at all. It's just perfectly smooth.
This place is making my skin crawl. Let's get the hell out of here as soon as possible.
Can
Okay.
Can we pick it up and
This
take
is
it
a
with us?
Oh yeah,
place of
absolutely. It's in the
mechanical
box. You can
wonder.
take the box and everything with you.
Mm.
All right. I'm not really sure if we want the box,
The
but
history of this place.
Keep that away from me. It's unnatural.
I'll take possession of
All right. Well, you guys step out of the room, and now there's only two ways currently that you can really go. You can go back towards the main gate where you came in, or you can make a right-hand turn and move more towards the center of the city, where that giant ivory statue or the giant ivory tower was. It's like broken off at the top.
So this isn't an alley right there?
No, it's not.
Okay, so...
The hell are all
onward
these
we
people?
go! I'm walking.
Do me move to. Are you guys moving to the tower?
I'm
yes.
sure.
Okay. As you're going to the tower, you notice that there's still a lot of rubble in the corners and stuff like that. Now, when you get to the tower, give me a perception check. All of you.
11.
Did I really get a 19? I got a 19 with only a 3.
I never roll well in these perception checks.
Okay.
9.
All right. Okay.
I mean, they're rolling really well or rolling really bad.
Okay, Solomon, you notice in the corner, propped up against this, on like the dark side of the ivory tower, if you will, there's a skeletal corpse sitting right there, and it looks like it's in adventurer's clothes, but they're pretty tattered, and it's just basically a skeleton at this point.
I'm walking right up to it.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check on
It's probably a trap.
Sure, go ahead.
It's fucking 17.
Okay, you notice that the front of this thing's tattered clothes actually almost look burned. And then the ribs behind it are crushed.
Can I come over and roll an investigation check to see what crushed it?
Can I roll an arcana check to see if this was done by magical means?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's a +6. Okay, it's a +6.
Okay, yeah, so you get a
You're really
16?
quiet, True Grave.
Is this better?
That's
Yes.
pointless.
You definitely get the sensation. It's extremely fading because this has been here a long time, but you get the sensation that it was probably magic that did this.
This was done by magic.
Okay.
I got a 15 on my investigation check. Can I help him find anything else that's non-magical or no?
The only other thing you find is there's a small, like very beaten and battered, like leather adventurer's bag next to him.
I pick it up.
Okay, and the straps fall off.
I pick it up from a different means and open it.
Okay, inside you find the remnants of extremely old, stale food, and a water canteen that has rusted and a hole has formed in the bottom, and it's empty.
Useless junk. Is that all?
That's it.
I'm gonna pick up the stale food. Do I think I could eat it?
If you want to make a contract,
I said, go ahead, give it a shot.
I show him the canteen, and I said, it has been here long enough for the bottom to
I
rust
roll
out.
investigation to see exactly how long it's been here. I've got a 27.
Okay, it's been here for years. It's been here for years.
All right,
And you still ate it anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. Roll a d10.
Oh, okay.
You take 7 poison damage.
Is this?
Worth it.
There's a hole in the canteen due to rust. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat the food that's sitting next to it.